again, and welcome to our summer wrap-up of the academic year 2025-2026, or in our case, since we're a Jewish organization, 5786. We've had a really exciting term, which culminated with the ordination of Rabbi Yael Tischler. It was a most joyous occasion at Aleph Synagogue. If you want to see some of the highlights of that, you can have a look at the website. But aside from ordination, which is always the highlight of our year, it's been quite a big summer. We started off by celebrating with the Movement for Progressive Judaism at their first joint New Movement conference, Hinenu, in Daventry, where I was there alongside a great many of our students participating enthusiastically in the conference, including some really wonderful dancing. I was able to teach alongside Cantor Sarah Grabina, who's on faculty here at the college, and our students led all sorts of things, including Birkat HaMazon on the Friday evening. We were particularly touched that for the Shabbat morning service, we were asked to bring the Leo Baeck College Torah scroll, because it represented a space in which both liberal Judaism and the Movement for Reform Judaism had cooperated for so many decades together, and it was a kind of unity scroll in the service. So many thanks to Cantor Zoe Jacobs for inviting us to bring that scroll. Immediately after that conference, we had a wonderful day here with a delegation from Women of Reform Judaism in the United States, headed by their chief executive, Rabbi Liz P.G. Hirsch, and a good delegation of 16 or 17 women involved in that organization from North America. We were delighted to welcome them here, particularly to the new Lily Montagu Reading Room, because WRJ last year made a donation to the college to help with activities in the reading room. More to say about that later, but we look forward to continuing to developing and strengthening our relationship with WRJ, which we've held dear for many, many years. And then, of course, on the Thursday after Hinenu and before the Darkenu conference, more on that in a moment, we held the Leo Baeck College Study Day here at the college in the Lily Montagu Reading Room as part of the pre-activities for the EUPJ's Darkenu conference. We had quite a lot of people here, both for our study day and for the European Rabbinic Association's Kala. So there were some 30 to 35 European rabbinic colleagues in one part of the building, and probably a similar number of participants in our study day in another part of the building. I was able to give a keynote lecture on a vision and philosophy for training rabbis, and a number of our faculty members, Cantor Sarah Grabina, Dr. Kahn-Harris, Dr. Tali Artman-Partock, were all able to offer study sessions as well. And at the end of that day, we had a wonderful, joyous celebration with now, of course, Rabbi Yael Tischler, who presented her dissertation work for her Viva afternoon, and we were joined by quite a great many more people for that. If you want to see any of that, it's all available on the college's website. Go ahead and have a look, and you can watch all different aspects of the presentations from that day. And then, of course, we had the EPJ's Darkenu conference, which was hosted at the Liberal Jewish Synagogue in St. John's Wood. It was celebrating the 100th anniversary of the establishment of the World Union for Progressive Judaism in 1926 here in London. We have photos from that experience in the hallway at the Leo Baeck College. If you want to, you can come see some of them. But again, I was delighted to be able to participate in that conference, and so many of our students as well. And a particular shout out to our creative and wonderful students who, alongside a couple of students from the École Rabbinique de Paris, led the Sunday morning shacharit. But what was really exciting is they used the resources of the Leo Baeck College Library to find the service of the LJS in 1926. And then they put on that service for us. And it was such a poignant and powerful moment. And so many participants came up to me and to our students afterwards to thank them for thinking to do that and doing it in such a creative and exciting way. So that was a real highlight as well. Obviously, there have been lots of other milestones over the course of the academic year. You've all heard me talk about the new Lily Montagu Reading Room, but since its opening, we've been able to host a number of events in there. Of course, our study day, as I mentioned. We also had a special reading of the Book of Ruth for Shavuot, and we've hosted a number of synagogue groups in the reading room, showing them the treasures of the collection. If that's something you would like to do with your community, please reach out to Cassie Sacher, our senior librarian. Her details are on the website, and you can arrange a visit. If you don't want to come with your whole community during the academic year, the library is open to the public on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and you're welcome to come in for a visit. And we've had lots of people coming through to do that as well. It is a real resource, not just for those of us studying and working at the college, not just for congregational clergy, but for our whole community. And we really want to welcome you to the new reading room, so please come along. In fact, if you're interested in Yiddish culture, there will be another event towards the end of August. We are hosting a Yiddish coffee house. More information is available on the website about that.
And just say Charles. Charles. Yeah. And I think that should be it. Thank you so much.
Of course, not everything can be a joyous moment, an exciting moment. And at the end of this academic year, we also had to say goodbye to our beloved Dean and Director of Jewish Studies, Rabbi Dr Charles Middleburgh, who's retired. He's been in post in that particular role for 15 years, but has been in and around the college teaching for decades. He will be deeply and profoundly missed. We had a wonderful lunch to celebrate his time here and a great send-off. It's been wonderful working with Charles. He has influenced so many generations of colleagues. And I know that as we send him off into his retirement, he is looking forward to being secure in the knowledge that the work he's done has had a profound impact on our community. We're very much looking forward to welcoming his successor, Rabbi Dr Tali Artman-Partock, on the 1st of September. She will be serving as Director of Jewish Studies. She's already been getting herself stuck into some of the work, including the curriculum review of rabbinic training that we're engaged in. There'll be more about that next year, but there's a lot of exciting things for her to do. And we look forward, I hope, in the new year to you hearing from her directly as well. Speaking of new year, we've got 4 new students starting our program in September. You can find all of their details on our website. We're super excited to really be refilling the college's numbers here. We also have 1 new student transferring into the 5th year of the program. So altogether, there will be 5 new students in and around the college. If you think you might be interested in training for the rabbinate, or you know somebody who you really think should be considering it, now is the time to look at the website, get in touch with Rabbi Dea Kulakowski, our rabbinic admissions advisor, look at the materials, start coming to talk to us in the hopes that you might apply to the program, or the people you think should apply to the program over the coming year. Please be in touch. From September, we will be marking 70 years since the college was established. We opened our doors in September of 1956. It was an act of faith in the future. It was a moment that Rabbi Dr. Werner van der Zyl, who founded this institution and said, I believe in the future of progressive Jewry in the United Kingdom and in Europe. I believe we can rebuild, and look at what we have done. We have ordained 220 rabbis. We've educated hundreds of Jewish educators and thousands of adults through our programs, both online and in person. We are so excited to acknowledge the work of this institution as we head into our 70th year. There will be all sorts of activities. When we come to the new academic year, you'll probably listen to me tell you about all of them. They'll all be on our website. There will be roundtables. There's going to be a film. There are going to be conversations between current students and alumni of the organization. There'll be multiple opportunities for you to get involved, to find out more about the work of the college, and to support us as we move towards the next 70 years of the college. We appreciate all you do for us. You are our supporters. You are the people who make this institution possible. So I want to take the opportunity at the end of this academic year to thank you and to say, stay involved, keep listening, have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you in September.